is Kevin Richards from RockTheStageNYC.com and now RPMVocalStudio.com. This is a typical question, a very common question I get a lot here on YouTube, and that is, how can I tell if I'm singing up high, if I'm singing in falsetto or if I'm in sort of connected head resonance? If my voice is, if I say head voice or falsetto, how can I tell the difference? Because they do sound very similar. It's hard to tell sort of over a video thing like this. The subtleties are very, very slight. In person you can hear it a bit more, but I'm going to give you a kind of an exaggerated example of the two, so you kind of know if you're singing something up high and you go, was I in falsetto or was I in head voice? Here's the kind of the little test that you can do to see whether or not the notes you were singing up high were actually head voice or a falsetto, a connected or a disconnected sound. Very easy. If I start here, I'll say on the high C, I start with a falsetto sound. If I take that and I slide it down, if it stays that breathy kind of sound, I was in falsetto. If I slide it down and you hear it kind of click, and you hear it sort of grab somewhere on the down, you are falsetto at the top and kind of grabbed into full voice on the way down. Stayed disconnected all the way down. My bottom note here, the middle C, was disconnected. It was also falsetto. Now you hear the kind of connected in the middle, and you heard it connect. Falsetto at the top. But if I can take that top note, that high C, and slide it down to my middle C or even farther, and the bottom note sounds full, then I was connected on the high note. If I can make it very big, very quickly, then I was connected, head voice at the top. And sound very, very similar. And they feel almost exactly alike. The difference with a connected head voice is you'll kind of feel a little bit more of a core, a kind of center to the sound. Doesn't really seem like it has a kind of core center. Has a kind of a grab to it. And if you can take that connected sound and kind of widen it out or even make it very cackly, then you were in connected head voice. Go up a little higher here. Falsetto. Head voice. I'll go to the E. It's hard for me to do head voice past like the E here. Hard for me to do a falsetto, I'm sorry, up high. Connected head. I've trained my voice not to do falsetto up this high, so it wants to go to head voice. Head voice, connected. Connected. And that's how we figure out whether or not if we're singing something, falsetto or it's connected head voice. This is the easiest way to figure out whether or not you're singing something in falsetto or something in head voice. Slide it down to your lower notes, and if it stays kind of breathy, disconnected, then you were in falsetto. If you can take that and make a deep connected sound at the bottom, you were connected at the top. It might be very, very light connected head voice, but the chords were still getting full closure. Till next time, this is Kevin Richards from RockTheStageNYC.com, RPMVocalStudio.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, See ya.